Today, we are going to talk about the Azure Data Box. Now, this is pretty cool stuff, right? So let's paint a picture. You have a ton of data, let's say 50 terabytes of data on-prem, and you need to get that into Azure because you're going to start doing incremental backups of a SQL database or something along those lines, right? And you've got two options here, right? One is to move that data manually. Now, how painful is that going to be? Let's be honest, pretty painful, right? You gotta chunk it, you gotta send it up using AZ copy or one of the other Azure data tools, put it up in a blob storage, extract it, and then continue on with the process. So now, what Azure Data Box does is it allows you to move large chunks of data up into Azure. So the way that this works is you order the box through Azure, you receive it, and basically you connect it to your environment, right? However you're going to move that data. It uses standard protocols like NAS protocols, SMB, and CIFS. You copy the data that you want to move, you return the data box back to Azure, and then you upload the data, right? So they will upload the data into your storage container or containers, and they will then securely erase that data box, right, and zero it out to make sure that there's no privacy concerns or anything like that. It's a super secure box, right? You can currently get them in the United States and the European Union. For the data box, you get 256-bit encryption, right? It's a super tough hardened box, so it can withstand drops and water and all that good stuff. It can be pushed into Azure Blob, right? You can copy data up to 10 storage accounts. There are two 1 gigabit per second and two 10 gigabit per second connections to be able to quickly move data off of your network onto the box. And it uses the standard protocols. Now, more recently, Microsoft has announced the Data Box disk, okay? And this is exactly what it sounds like, right? It is a small disk. It's an 8 terabyte disk. You can order up to 5 of them as part of the Data Box disk. There's 35 terabytes of usable capacity per order, okay? It supports Azure Blobs as well. You copy the data onto the disk, same process you use for the Data Box, and then it copies those into a single storage account for you. It has a USB and a SATA 3 interface, SATA 2 and SATA 3, sorry. It uses 128-bit encryption, and essentially you connect it, unlock it, copy the data, and send it back over, okay? Very, very simple process. Great way of moving large chunks of data up into Azure. And now, the best part, while it's in preview, this is a free service, okay? So for the Data Box or the Data Box disk, Microsoft is going to send this to you for free, and you can move all your data up into Azure for free this way. Now, when you buy your storage account, it's going to start costing you money. When you start storing large sums of data, it's going to cost money, but let's be honest, storage is cheap in Azure, right? So definitely worth a look. Check it out. We can help you out with any of this, answer any questions, so if something comes up and the website doesn't answer it for you, happy to help out. So feel free to reach out, the link below. And otherwise, thanks for listening. Have a great day.